Hey guys, Onigami here. Welcome back to Hello Charlotte Heaven's Gate. I forgot this game existed. I think it's because it's not like the other Hello Charlottes. Also, it's still no audio. Don't know why. But let's continue. Let's see if I can remember these voices. I think this is Vince. No, not Vincent. Vincent's the white hair. Charles was the black hair dude. And Heretta is the lady. Right? I think that's how it is. I wake up with a headache and stumble into my bathroom to brush my teeth. I look in the mirror and notice that I only blink with one eye. Weird. But whatever. School proceeds as normal until I start feeling extremely fatigued during the fifth period. Something's not right. I end up calling mom. She always knows what to do. It seems like your son has Bell's palsy. It might take around a month to recover. Great. I have all the rare illnesses. My body decided to get this one. Missing a month of school before exam sounds like the worst case scenario. It's just half of my face staying unresponsive, and my whole body feels numb. I can barely focus on the phone screen as I type a message back to Henry, who is also Heretta for those who are new to the series. And for those who are wondering, where can I see the Hello Charlotte games? I have a playlist. Go check it out. Unless you want to play it for yourself, then I believe all but 2 and 3. It's either 1 and 2 or 2 and 3 are on Steam exclusively. Unless they're also on itch.io for free. And I didn't look. But I know like the great amount of Hello Charlotte games are on itch.io. Just look them up. It's fun. You like creepy games? There's your creepy games that questions morality. We're gonna get back to this. Who was curious enough to investigate my son's disappearance from class. One incoming message from. Wait, do I have a. I keep forgetting I have this fucking voice changer for a reason. Do I have it? Something? Hang on. Is this what? What's that? Central? Um, let me test it out. One incoming message from Harry. You okay? The hospital. Oh my god, my fucking voice changer is still on. I'm an idiot. Ah, fuck. How do I go back? What did Amy say first? You okay? I got hospitalized. Half of my face is paralyzed. The fuck is that? The fuck is that indeed? One of my eyes can't blink and my mouth is stuck in a convoluted grimace. Thank God no one will come visit. I close my eyes one manually and hope the numbness will go away in the morning. It doesn't. Hospital food is tasteless. Not that that doesn't really matter since I'm going to be discharged today. No one stays at the hospital more than 2 days unless you're fatally injured. My mother asked her acquaintances to give me a ride home, but followed with 2 weeks of pills and 24 hours sleep and 2 more weeks of staring at the ceiling because my mind couldn't focus on anything else. Heretta came to visit while you were sleeping. She bought some printouts from school. Bless her. Among the stuff Amy brought, I find a notebook with Vincent's name on it. Hold up, what? I hope you find these notes useful. Get well soon, the note said to say. I'm mortified. I ended up being a burden to both. I tried to shake the feeling off and be sincerely grateful, but end up being choked by guilt. I have to catch up, become better, more capable. If I'm not ahead of the others, then my self-worth is no better than zero. That's not true. I need to think that I need to think people care about me soon. When I finally became able to come outside after what felt like forever, dandelions were in bloom. Care. Vincent had his nose buried in a notebook recently. He's definitely writing something. But I never reply. I think there's two ways to go about writing. To be the one in power or to give power to your readers. You can write a piece so flawless and complete that your awestruck reader will be rendered speechless. or create a flawed, seemingly incomplete work, prompting the reader to contribute with better ideas. Which do you prefer? Thank God I'm making a fool out of myself. Tough choice indeed. If it was me, a bit of both. Or maybe, do some fourth wall breaking like One Shot in Undertale. Except One Shot did it extremely well. It was so good. So, the last sounds like less pressure, so I take that one. That way, every reader can become a co-creator, even if they get laughs at my expertise. I see. Besides, if something's considered ideal, they can only... can't only what? I didn't even say you! Besides, if something's considered ideal, you can only make copies of it without creating anything new. That doesn't sound too creative to me. More importantly, what'd be your choice? Me? Well, what do you think? I think you want to leave it at a rhetorical question. How your grades... Fuck! I'm mad at beefs in the black screen like, take two! How your grades coming along, by the way? Well, it looks like I'll be one of the few people invited to the awards ceremony. Wow, you're amazing. I didn't really have a choice. Do you think you'll be able to graduate with honors? Nah, I totally blew my chem and math grades. Took me a bit of time to come to terms with the fact that I'm not smart. I wish I didn't grow up thinking that doing well in academics would guarantee me a secure future, though. Or anything, really. Right now, I just want to sleep my life away. By the way, how's your mother feeling? She's okay, surprisingly enough. I'm doing my best to help her, too. Even if it means working in retail. I'm sure of it. She used to be far more violent before. Never laid a hand on me, though. It was always something else. Utensils, clothes, books. The only thing I regret as a kid, I tried to make her less aggressive by saying I'll kill myself. Okay. Can I say that? Can I legally say that? That was extremely selfish of me. You were a child. You didn't know any better. Still so weird. Out of all my solutions, my 4-year-old mind always jumped to suicide. This touches the bruise on his cheek, only somewhat consistently. I guess I just want to guilt trip her into caring. I see. So that idea isn't foreign to you too? What do you mean? It's nothing. Don't worry. Sounds fishy. But as long as you don't want to talk about it, I'll bug off. Thank you. I would hate to be pinched. 23. Visit. Maybe I shouldn't have come without a warning. But it's Charles, he won't mind that much. I'll just return this book and go home anyways. Click. It's open? Ah, jeez. Where will they fix the lock? It's only been a month since it's been like this. This place is already a hellhole. Would it hurt them to put more effort into making it a little safer? The elevator's taking too long. Did someone just come on? Oh, is that a gunman or... I'm just gonna use the cathedral voice because I don't know who it is. Keep quiet and no one will get hurt. Which one? Oh, you with that? You bitch, stop screaming. Somebody help! I hear someone open the door. Floor is above and a dog barking. Ugh. He ran away? I can't stay here. Blood? Ring. What happened? Ring. Who could it be? Maybe I should pretend we're not home. Oh, shit! Henry! There's a trail of blood behind her. keeps dripping, staining the floor. What happened? Shit, okay. Don't talk. Bob, call the ambulance. Anyway, I'll help you lie down, okay? Blood will get everywhere. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be alright. If a lung isn't punctured, that is. Here. So I'm making it. Sorry for the makeshift scarf pillow. I'll get you a real one in a bit. I'll try to stop the bleed now. But, I only had theoretical knowledge about it. Forgive me if it hurts. Mama will Google the right way to do it, so trust us. Anya stays quiet. She must be in shock. I help her take off her shirt and look at the wound. Try not to focus on the blood oozing out. It's most definitely a knife. Oh, she got stabbed! Okay, this should do it. I threw the blood-stained shirt into cold water and let it aside. The ambulance arrives quickly. I follow her to the hospital, hoping that it's nothing serious. When I see Henry again, she has the same absent-minded look on her face. She's dead. If she's dead, I'm fucking done. What did they say? Okay, she's not dead. No internal organ damage. But it's gonna leave a scar. That's good. It sucks. Why do things like this happen? Can't everyone live in peace? He begins to tear up. Why must I be cautious of every person I see on the street? Why must I be scared of walking alone? You know, if you get I'm not doing that in the Charles voice. Jesus, Charles is the I made a world in my mind, and it is slowly destroyed away. Actually, never mind. Charlotte's dead. Never mind. Wait, actually, no. This isn't canon. The main story. Why am I playing this game? Kidding. I'm scared too. Ever since we moved into that place, I've been paranoid of every sound. We got cockroaches, but the neighbors stayed. Want to get you pepper spray? Have some in my bag. I hate it. The fact you speak of these things like they're nothing out of the ordinary. But they are ordinary. Mom got stalked by some psycho over a year. I got smacked with a broken bottle on the street some time ago. Our neighbor's dog got mauled by a pack of strays. Life's full of misfortunes like that. Fuck that. It's unfair. It is. But there's nothing we can do about it, can we? I always like this. Knowing the problem instead of doing something about it. All because he can't! It's Warhol. What? What's the sudden formality? I didn't get to ask, but what exactly happened back then? I don't get it myself. Everything happened so quickly. I told him to stay quiet, but I screamed my lungs out anyway. Maybe he just wanted my purse, or maybe something else. I don't know. I just wanted to return the book. Anyway, turns over and cries into a pillow. Interlude. Wound. Yeah! Fucking Felix! Okay, examination over. I'm going to disinfect the equipment. You can get dressed. Thanks, Mr. Honker! So how's it? I don't think these bruises will ever heal. Unless we skin you and place the tissue completely. Yeah, I don't think you want it. Even though you're mostly dead, unless medicated, it's going to hurt like hell. Can't laugh about it. If it's a smile, I can always give you one, see? Just like I was done in the labs. Stop it. That's not funny. Swear, Mr. Honker. I so desensitized to cruelty and violence that I no longer feel sad or shocked by them. I don't think I'm capable of crying either. Or feeling anything, really. Everything is just mundane. Well, humans are adapted species. If all you see every day's atrocities, you can't help but get used to them. Yeah, guess you're right. Forget I said anything. You hate being sober that much. When I start having thoughts. I do not think, Mr. Honker. That should be your thing to do. Good night. Well, he's right. It's not really something I should concern myself with. I have to focus on my research while I still have time. 25. Love. Was stolen in the park after school again. Weather isn't particularly good, but I have an umbrella with me. Vincent doesn't mind the rain. But I do, so I follow him like a butler of a rich household. His throat is bandaged. Vincent doesn't bring it up, and I don't ask. We stop at a small bridge. Oh, okay. His actually is bandaged. What, did he fucking try to slit his throat or some shit? What the fuck? Oh, there's something I've been meaning to tell you for a while. No way, is it a love convention, Miss Fenrir? Almost. I've been writing a novel. Oh, what's it called? Ether Alchematic. Sounds fancy. I'm still in the process of writing. Frankly, there's a lot to do, but I've published some chapters already. If you're willing to give it a read, I'll be happy to share it. Of course, I mean, you can't write bad. God, fuck. Fuck. What did he say? Oh, there is a back button. Of course. I mean, you can't write badly. Thank you for your trust. It's a collection of short stories centered around one divine being. It needs a lot of improvement, and I don't expect my target demographic to be older than myself. Still, it's a work I love dearly. It's the first time I've heard him use love in regard to something. I should be soon, I thought, yet ended up postponing it till the very last minute. One's writing is the mirror of one's soul. I was afraid of my imagery constantly eventually shattering upon looking at it. Interlude Ether Alchematic. Okay, voice changer. Yeah, cathedral. In the light of eternity, there lived a scientist. Exiled from her homeland for heresy against their beliefs, she decided to travel around the world to see its wonders. She saw civilization rise and fall, stars explode, and new forms of life come into existence. After thousands of years of wandering, she began to grow weak in her limbs. She rocked and rocked until she stumbled and fell on the ground. There she lay for days. She lay for days. Ah, fucking Christ. There she laid for. Fuck! There she lay for days, unable to get up on her own. People passed by, some as if she was feeling unwell, some pitied her and gave her food. Some gave advice on how to get back on her feet, but nobody extended a hand. One day she felt someone lift her. Ah, fucking Christ. One day she felt someone lift up her weakened frame. She looked and saw a being she couldn't quite describe, and its form was constantly changing. It was the most fascinating sight she'd ever seen. What are you? Said the scientist. I cannot be defined by mere words. It laughed, amused by her question. Some call me White Queen, but that was only one of my masks. I am neither man or woman, for I am not human. They say meeting me is a great blessing that happens once in a million years. Therefore have I grant you one wish. The being offered, say, what do you wish for? The scientist thought of unlimited knowledge and the world's treasure and infallible health, but none of those wonders interest her any longer. Can you remain by my side? She asked, her voice growing weaker as realization that she grew tired of solitude dawned on her. Unfortunately, I cannot grant you that wish, as nothing can bind me, was the divine being's answer, and the scientist hung her head low. However, if it's a lifelong partner you want. Without as much as a warning, a creature tore off the scientist's finger, and her identical copy grew from it. As the scientist screamed from the sharp pain that pierced her, the relentless god spoke again. It knows everything you do. It understands you better than anyone ever would. It will never leave your side and remain with you in life and death. When your sight fades, it will become your eyes. When you lose strength in your legs, it will carry you in its embrace. Together, you are one. I ended up falling into a pit of identical corpses and woke up in a cold sweat. Jesus Christ, Charles. Different. Eloise idly browsing her phone as I struggled to finish a mission in a shooter I was playing. Wow, Vinno's sure popular. I just looked up his novel, and it was like 15 fan communities. Oh. Yeah, acting I was surprised for. Aren't you his fan or something? Stop it, I'm not a blind follower. I read his writing the other day. It's good, like really good, but I didn't like it. Whoa, okay, care to explain? Well, the overarching theme of his stories is that you can save yourself. It's like other people don't exist or can be of any help, even if they're around. His characters either choose to solitude or end up in circumstances where they are surrounded by their own selves. So do you think it's close-minded to think that way? Wow, Eiler, I thought you were dense as a brick, but not to this extent. Is my mic recording? It is. What do you mean? And he rubs her temples and gives me a reprimating stare. Listen. Doesn't all this remind you of a certain someone? Oh, shit. Breaking news! Young people aged 12 to 16 found dead in the store. The motives behind their deaths remain unclear. Numerous sources report that they all were frequent visitors of Heaven's Gate community website, a web cult whose beliefs may have led them to suicide. Oh shit, that's Vincent's thing. Uh-oh. Vincent skipped school for 3 weeks. When I see him again, there's a mask plastered on his face. Vincent Venerable is smiling. Interlude, God. It's dark in the morgue. We sit on the cold ceramic floor. This honker doesn't have long to live. How you feeling, Mr. Honker? Tired, but that's nothing new. Is everyone pulling all night because of me? Yeah, even Flores didn't hold back on the soap. even though I did nothing to deserve this kind of treatment, you all choose to act stupid. What are you sulking for, idiot? You'll see me tomorrow. That person wouldn't be you. Or won't be you. I doubt anyone will notice the difference. It's not like I did anything remarkable during my lifespan. You gave a shit about me. Although you gave a shit about everyone. Just like Henry, before he fell ill. It's unfair. We both know I'm a copy. First Mr. Honker tells me it's okay to care, then complains when I do it. Which is it? Do you believe in God, Bennett? No. Henry Huxley isn't someone as shallow as that. I see. Then it must be the same for me, too. Mr. Honker, I won't make friends with you the next time we meet. It's a promise, then. 29. Exams. Exams are stressful, but they're nothing I'm unprepared for. After all, I've always been a diligent student. I got paired with Henry during the language exam. We passed with flying colors. This hour remains as distant as ever. For the past month, we haven't gotten to talk at all. I wonder what he was thinking, or is thinking. How disappointing. I can't seem to find any topics to discuss with you, Isla. No. This is not that pretty. The fact that you thought of me like that makes you the petty one. The truth is yours, imaginary Mr. Fennel. I understood the way I use words impacts people around me, so I decided to distance myself from people who are easily influenced. More plausible. But doesn't that mean he thinks very little of me? It's no guarantee we'll keep in touch after graduating either. You shake the feeling of frustration welling up and losing sleep at night. So anxious that I decided to discuss it with Henry. She likes food, so I lured her in by inviting her to the cafe. You wrote a what? And he stabs a cherry tomato on her plate. Makes a popping sound and bursts. Maybe telling her wasn't a good idea after all. So what if he's a cult leader? I don't want to talk to him again. Besides, he only helped copyright the text. It's not like he involved himself in their activity. Your moral compass just did a complete 180 now. Listen, I'm sure he understands the weight of his actions. His current isolation must be just damage control. Are you sure he's not just a control freak who enjoys having power over others? God, are you talking about the same person? He's the most tactful person I know. He wouldn't. If you commit suicide because he told you your imaginary world will become real, don't come crying to me. You can't cry if you're dead, Miss Warhol. Anyway, Vincent's dangerous, okay? People like him harm others without even realizing it. That accident confirmed it. If he's a writer, he should take full responsibility. What the fuck? Ugh! If he's a writer, he should take full responsibility for the messages he's communicating. And don't go, it's their fault on me. But it is. Everyone has their own brains. If they decide to self-destruct after hearing they're in a video game, then they were already predisposed to it. Just saw the cult sign and bam, confront bias activated. He wanted a motive, they got it. I would never end my life just because I stumbled on some creepy pasta on the internet. Looking at you, Ben Drowned, Sonic.exe, Tails Doll, Jeff the Killer. But Jeff the Killer actually sounds realistic, so. It would take more than that, like Mother's death. Oh, my own health deteriorating to the point where I start hurting others and I. Hey, stop it. Sorry. I don't think I'm completely right either. Circumstances are different in each individual's case, I know that. I'm just worried about him. Knowing Vincent, he'll never talk about himself. Which is okay with me if that's what he wants. But if I keep ignoring this, what if he... I think running on the feet of children laughing, illuminated by the sun. People like that don't live long. Fine, I get it. You talk to him when you get the chance, okay? I'm sure you two will figure something out. I walk Henry home and wait for goodbye. When I see Vincent next time, what should I tell him? No matter what I'll say, I find myself hearing his answer. Graduation. Graduation day finally comes. Time sure flies. Charlie, over here! Who? Oh, do you really not recognize me? I thought you just aged by 9 years. Okay, 7. Stop kicking me, Mr. Warhol. Wait, he looks like the Umbrella Man. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. This is part 3 spoiler. I know I look good. You do too. I look like my father. No, fuck. Never mind. I wasn't gonna say it. Well, I did say it. That way. And you hate it? I don't know anymore. All that matters is that mother is doing better. And it passed my head. Okay, try to have fun today. You too. I look for Fist in the crowd. He's talking to one of the teachers. All smiles as usual. I join in as his shadow. Isla, you look different. You look tired. Do I? Well, I suppose I'm not really fond of long ceremonies. Is Miss Warhol not with you? She's participating in a photo shoot with the other girls. I ran away as soon as I saw the camera. And it's too stuffy in the suit. I have to agree. But there's nothing much we can do about it, right? Yeah, I just want it to be over soon. By the time we get rented to the rented Confederates Hall, it's already evening. The banquet doesn't interest me. I already paid for it, so I stuffed myself full with the random appetizers. Visits dissecting a steamed carrot with precision like a surgeon at a nearby table. He seems bored. The moment I decide to approach him, he's engaged in a conversation with someone else. Too bad. Then look for enemy and find her surrounded by girls on the floor below. Looks like she's having fun, so I'll leave her to it. Dawns on me that all of the people in the class I managed to become somewhat friendly with too, but the rest I don't really have anything to talk about. Unless it's homework. Maybe it's for the best if we forget each other's names after we all go separate ways. In the corner of my eye, I see Vincent leaving the hall. You leaving? Just taking a walk outside. It's a bit noisy in here. Oh, alright. It doesn't look like he's going to come back. See you later then. See you. Crap, his coat's still here. When I run out of the building, Vincent's nowhere to be seen. I jog a bit in the main road until I spot a familiar silhouette. Fenimel, wait! Your coat! Oh, thank you. You needn't have to run. Or we've come back for it later. It does seem like it. Vincent covers his mouth with his hand, hiding the surfacing emotion. Is that so? Mind if I walk with you for a bit? Sure. We walk in silence. There's nothing on my mind, but I can't put. Oh, there's too much on my mind. Fuck! Beep. There's too much on my mind, but I can't put any of it into words. Somehow we ditched the prom night without really planning to. I don't think anyone's gonna. Is going. Beep. I don't think anybody's going to look for me today anyway. We reach a viewpoint on the hill. It's the highest platform in the whole town. Vincent is panting lightly, exhausted from climbing the stairs. It's pretty high up here, is it? I'm not fond of high places. Feels all too familiar for some reason. I feel sick. Ooh, reference. I like it though. Even the air here feels clearer. As it leaves over the fence and inhales the night air. Being above everything. Maybe all the noise and commotion down below. Don't you feel the same? No. I feel like I should fall down any second. I see. Are you alright? I pressed down, my head spinning. I'm not alright. It's like we've been here before. Yeah, it's not the same. Oh, what if... No, it's not. It said on the website it's not canon to the main series. Wait, is it? Hang on. Yeah, set in a parallel universe. Yeah, this isn't canon. I had to double check. I'm sorry. My brain was like, wait, no, it's this kid. I accidentally right-clicked. Fucking headphones. Fuck off. You never talk about anything that really matters, do you? You always all smiles and big talk. Talking, yet nothing you say has real weight to it. Sylvia smiling face. What? I see. Should I say what you want to hear then? Or agree with everything you say like you always do? My personality has nothing to do with this. Does it? I'm led to believe that you're as much as a control freak as I am. Fuck, he's right. Wait, whoever was right. Yo! Try not to scream, it's 12 in the morning. No matter how much others worry about you, you decide to shoulder everything on your own. That's because how my mother is. That's because I don't want to be a burden. But for you, it's all about your image. If I asked for help, who would provide it? You? At the very least, I'd like to listen what you have to say. You just don't trust me enough. You don't trust anyone. His eyes gleam with ice. The only one who sees a problem in it is you, Hyler. You're not the solution to my problems. Neither I am to yours, even though you seem to think otherwise. Needles and knives. His words pierce through, but I don't falter. I know. Yet I want to understand you. It's not your fault that I don't. You're someone I've always looked up to. You could do things that I couldn't, and find the right words to influence others. It always felt like your opinion mattered. I crouched down on and faced the ground, suddenly flustered. I thought I wouldn't mind losing my individuality if it meant getting influenced by yours. Vincent's gaze becomes absent-minded. I'm a bit envious. I have no one like that. There's always myself, and only myself. Always has been. I have no role model, and have a hard time finding a reflection of myself in other people. It's like standing on the other side of a one-way mirror. But I don't think others are as inferior to myself. In fact, I like people a lot. That's why I try to show it with appropriate words. Language passwords. Just like we discussed once, remember? Friend, soulmate, partner. These are all very easy to say. The only difference is that while they have meaning to others, these words sound empty to me. I never felt close to anyone. The kind understanding Vincent Venerable didn't exist until I created him. I remember Vincent in kindergarten, mostly dead kid gathering crowds around him with useless trinkets from popular shows. The only time he ever shown emotions when he tore off wings from those ants claiming to be in control. Control. What's this all about? You claim that you don't mean things you say. Wait, hang on. Did I read that right? Yeah, I did. That your personality is fabricated. I don't think you're being entirely honest. You're right. I don't mean it either. He's insufferable. You. However, Vincent isn't looking at me. Signs elsewhere. Besides, there's a wall between myself and the rest. It was just my childhood. They were trying to break through it by trying to be someone I'm not. It's meaningless. Even if I make it seem like he exists, I can't become him. Deep inside, I must be the same kid who laughed at the ants whose wings he tore off. Just because it was the only time when he felt like he was in control over someone else's life. Because he lacked control of his own. Jesus fuck. Still, you've been trying your best, haven't you? All this talk about a quiet place, those bruises. I think it's pretty obvious at this point that whoever you live with, they've been. Stop all my words. They haven't been treating you well. The vision I remember was an empty husk of a person. It's like you were never physically there at all. Yet, with time, you were able to regain control over your life. It's not like you became someone whom others look up to overnight. You worked hard for it because you care. That's just a life narrative you constructed for me. It's nothing that pretty. I can't be proud of being a hypocrite. Would you rather dissociate for the rest of your life? I don't want that either. Both choices are wrong. There's no hope for me, is there? This life is. I already tried to put an end to it a month ago. Huh? I didn't think much of it. It was something I knew would happen one day or another. Naturally. Yeah, I ended up not going all the way. I thought, I still haven't returned the notebook. I was supposed to put an end to everything. For a ridiculous reason like that, I didn't. My eyes began to sting, but no tears came out. I may have insignificant. I may be insignificant, and frankly boring, but I'm going to do my best to become someone you consider your equal, so you won't feel alone. I'll keep doing my best, so I. In the corner of my eye, I see Vincent crouching down near me, putting a hand on my shoulder. Don't push yourself, he says. His gaze remaining frozen. You're already doing enough. Empty words and template phrases. Neither of us can find comfort in each other's words. Neither of us know what to do. I want you to live, I croak out. I want you to live, I croak out. Not to a corpse, not to an imaginary constant, not to a vacant shell, but to Vincent Warhol. Oh, Vincent Warhol! What? 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 What the fuck? I want you to live, I croak out. Not a corpse. Not to a corpse, not to an imaginary constant, not to a vacant shell, but to Vincent Venerable himself. History repeats. I can't see his face. I see, he says. Surprise. No tears, no surprises. That's how Vincent Venerable is. Yet his words sounded almost thankful. Vincent gets out and extends his hand to me. Congratulations on graduating, Charles. I reach out and accept his hand. The future still remains uncertain. I feel like I'll be able to fall asleep tonight. The sun rises. A new day has come. Oh! The end! Damn. Well, that's the Hello Charlotte series. Actually fully complete. All the non-canon and canon stories made to completion. Well, not made to completion, completed. I'll never be able to see this game again. I'll see you guys later. The ending. Caught me off guard, actually. I was expecting something very depressing. Well, I'm gonna go edit this. Okay, I'm recording this after I completed Heaven's Gate. I was actually wrong. Episode 1, 2, 3, Gate and Delirium are all here. As well as 2 other games. However, Hello Charlotte 2 and 3 are all on Steam. They're both on Steam, however. I may play these two. I don't know for sure, but I'll think about it. But yeah, if you guys want to play Hello Charlotte, 2 and 3 are on Steam, but if you want to get all of them from the same website, not go to Steam, you can go to Itch.io, Etherring, and you can get the games that way. I'm probably gonna have this whole screen too. Or maybe like not the entire thing. I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna edit this, but yeah, there's the person's stuff. So I'm gonna go. Bye.